It looked like Shedeur Sanders allegedly could be getting the hell out of Cleveland.
With no reps, because sometimes that's the hand you dealt.
If he truly plays well, like really well, where it's obvious that he's playing well, and people don't give him credit for that, that's on them. They're idiots, and they should be ignored.
If he get in there and he play really well, it's
going to be exciting.
Significantly better.
Yeah, like you're seeing, wow.
They're going to fire Kevin and AB.
100%.
Hey, y'all tripping.
Rumors have blown up out of Cleveland, and fans are in total shock. Reports claim Shedeur Sanders' name has officially popped up in a possible AFC trade deal, and the internet is going wild. Some believe it's legit, others say it's all smoke. But one thing's crystal clear, this news just flipped the whole story upside down. If you were the Browns, would you trade Shedeur Sanders? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now, let's dive straight into the chaos coming out of Cleveland, because this one's got everyone buzzing. Earlier this morning, several major outlets hinted that Shedeur Sanders' name has been mentioned in a possible AFC trade scenario. Yeah, you heard that right. The same Shedeur Sanders, who hasn't even gotten proper first-team reps, is suddenly being mentioned in trade talks. And this rumor isn't coming from some random blog or Twitter troll. It came straight from 92.3 The Fan, one of Cleveland's biggest sports radio stations. When they start dropping trade talk about a player, it usually means something real is happening behind the scenes. Here's how it all started. During one of the show's discussions, they said the Browns have been looking for ways to fire up their offense, especially after losing some key veterans. One of the names reportedly mentioned in a hypothetical deal was Jets wide receiver Garrett Wilson. And guess whose name got thrown in as a possible trade piece? You guessed it, Shedeur Sanders.
Have not been giving him his just due, I should say, and me personally, I feel like he should leave. Now, with that being said, do I feel like the Cleveland Browns is going to trade Shedeur Sanders? No, I do not. I don't feel like they're going to let him go.
Apparently, here's the idea. Cleveland would send Shedeur Sanders plus a draft pick to New York in exchange for Garrett Wilson. And instantly, Browns fans went from sipping their coffee to spitting it out. Because hold on a second, Shedeur Sanders hasn't even been given a real chance to prove himself in Cleveland. He's stuck behind Dillon Gabriel, barely getting snaps, barely seeing any first-team reps. And now, all of a sudden, his name's being tossed around in trade talks? That's insane.
Was the backup. You said he was getting some number one reps. Is that true with Shedeur?
No. I mean, with a young quarterback with Dillon starting, you want to make sure he gets a lot of the reps. Different when you have a veteran like Joe, I would tell you, Tony. But still getting reps in a bunch of periods.
Fans immediately started putting the pieces together. This isn't the first time Shedeur Sanders' name has been surrounded by controversy lately. Over the past few weeks, the headlines haven't stopped. Shedeur not getting first-team reps, Tommy Rees defending Dillon Gabriel, Kevin Stefanski calling it a developmental year. It's been one PR disaster after another. And now, this trade rumor just made things 10 times worse. Because if there's even a little truth to this, it means Cleveland might be trying to cash in on Shedeur's name value instead of his actual play. And that's where things get messy. Some insiders have been saying for months that the Browns are using Shedeur's presence as a marketing move, to sell tickets, merch, and keep fans interested while the team rebuilds. And honestly, that theory makes sense. His last name alone grabs attention. But if that's true, then tossing Shedeur Sanders' name into trade rumors this early is a total slap in the face. Now, let's break down why this rumor hit so hard. The trade idea wasn't an official offer. It came up during an analyst segment where experts were debating what it would take for Cleveland to land Garrett Wilson. One of them casually said they'd be willing to throw in Shedeur Sanders and a draft pick to make it happen. Boom. That one comment was all it took to set social media on fire. Within an hour, #ShedurTrade was trending on X. Fans were flooding the platform with memes, blasting the Browns, and demanding answers. One tweet nailed it perfectly. Asterisk, the Browns can't even develop quarterbacks. Now they're trying to trade one before he gets a fair shot. Classic Cleveland. Asterisk.
If Zach Jackson and him and everybody else that we talked to have said that Shedeur looks good. He looks really good.
Yes.
He looks better. And we got Zach that say Dillon Gabriel ain't even an NFL quarterback.
That's true.
So how is it that this man can't get a rep with the ones, but that non-NFL quarterback can?
We all
what
agree with
sense
that.
does that make?
It makes no sense.
Clearly, the guys running the team disagree with us.
Man,
it doesn't make any
and they're
sense.
the ones.
What are y'all trying to? What is the goal of this year?
Cleveland finally gets a young star with talent and swagger, and somehow still turns it into chaos. Whether this trade talk is real or not, one thing's clear: drama never leaves Cleveland. So, Browns fans, keep it real. Should they trade Shedeur Sanders or give him a real shot? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more breaking NFL drama.